Hey guys, Justin Andras, certified personal trainer, founder of Stick With It Fitness and men's physique competitor. Today I want to do something different. Like, this has really been on my heart for a while. The past 3 weeks I wanted to talk about how to deal with anxiety, depression, and panic attacks, because I have experienced all three in my life. I've had panic attacks and they're not fun at all, I can tell you that. Had generalized anxiety, and I've been depressed before. And I haven't, well, a few times in my past I had taken some medicine to help, but in the past years I have never taken not one drop of medicine. And actually this year, the past 5 months, I have been really well. But I want to share this because I feel like this is really going to help somebody, because this is some approaches I did to help relieve anxiety and depression, panic attacks, and things like that. And this world is so overwhelmed. If you have, job, you're in a new relationship, maybe you don't want to get in front of people and talk, or maybe it's just going out in public, you don't like the way you look, and all this can create anxiety. The way you view yourself, if you see yourself as nothing and you don't like the way you look, then that can cause anxiety in itself. And I'm going to talk about how to change these things, the things I did that helped my anxiety. And everybody experiences some form of anxiety. It's your natural fight or flight response in your body. But when it gets out of control, then there's an issue, there's a problem. But I'm going to explain exactly steps and things that I've experienced in my life. And everybody knows, well, not everybody, but people, if you've ever had a panic attack, you feel like you're going to die. Like, you can go to the hospital, you'll get checked up, oh, everything's fine, nothing's wrong. And it's not fun at all, because then you can start creating more worry, like, well, there's something has to be wrong. And sometimes, you're dizzy, you can't breathe, your heart may palpitate, you could pass out. But I've experienced this before, and it's really, really scary. But you will live, you will survive, it's not going to kill you. But the things that I've come to realize in my own life, I had to change my diet. There's certain foods I was eat, like dairy and milk and cheese. When I eat those, they upset my stomach so bad I start worrying. I actually will go into a panic attack because of the way I feel. It makes me feel dizzy, off balance, and I don't know if it's because I'm lactose or I've developed some allergy to it. I'm 30 years old now, so I don't know if that may be something that's triggering it. But I know what to do. So this is what I would do with your foods. Carry around a little journal, write down your daily intake, what you're eating, what you're drinking, and how you feel afterwards. Like, foods high in sugar, artificial drinks, tea, caffeine, all these things, if you're already having anxiety, that's going to intensify. It'll actually make you have a panic attack if you're taking in stuff and you're already depressed. And so things like that in your diet, I would avoid all the artificial sugars, sugary drinks, caffeine, all this stuff that's not natural is really not good for your body. Really. And these are things that I avoid. I don't eat candy, sweets, and no dairy, no cheese. I get my calcium through other sources, but that's one way in your diet you can clean things up. You got to make lifestyle changes. It's all about change. So if you have anxiety, with the way you look, then start working out, start exercising. Exercising is great. If you walk, just a brisk walk, that relieves anxiety and stress. You don't have to overexert, because if you're going crazy over and exerting yourself, then you can have more anxiety. So 25, 30 minutes of decent amount of aerobic exercise or weight lift or whatever. You got to find something you love to do and channel that. If you have anxiety, depression, panic attacks, you need to find something you love and go after it. Channel that with that energy. Do something you love. And exercise is great. Exercising, cleaning up your diet, the way you look at life. If you continue to look at things in a negative way, then you're going to experience negative things through your body, through your mind. I mean, that's just how it works. You have to change your mindset. Okay, this situation, no, it didn't go the way I wanted it, but I'm not going to just go, you got to stay positive and say, okay, how can I fix this? How can I approach this in a different way instead of just letting this consume me? And like I said, I know there's different types of anxiety and panic and disorders like this. So maybe yours is going out in public and being in huge crowds or talking in front of people. But you need to tell yourself in your mind, this is who I am. This is the person I am. No, not everyone is going to accept me. And really, not everybody's thinking the things that you're thinking in your own mind. You may be perceiving in your mind, oh, what are they thinking of me? Or the thing is, you have to be yourself. You don't want to feel oppressed, depressed. You want to oppress. You want to get it out. You want to be you. And that's the thing. You need to come to realize who you are. Really think hard, like, who am I? This is me. This is how the world sees me. But everybody has an opinion, so you don't let people control your energy, your flow. Like, I've already been doing videos and I've already had people dislike. I've had people inbox me the craziest stuff. And one girl went publicly on my Facebook and told me I was selfish, I was this, I was that. But you know what? That don't bother me because I know who I am. So I didn't allow that to create anxiety and fear in my life. I moved past it because I know who I am. I've examined my own life. I thought, okay, who am I? What do I stand for? Is there something in my life that I need to change? And we can all do better, but these are things that I perceived in my life of battling through anxiety and panic. You have to know who you are. Go out in nature. Take a walk out in the woods, or go fishing. I mean, God created nature for us, and a lot of times we destroy it, cutting down trees and all kinds of stuff. But it really is good. It's like when you go to the beach, you feel the wind blowing on you. You feel the sun, and it just feels so good. And these are all different techniques that you can do. If you can go out and walk in a park or somewhere. And, it's a hard thing. If nobody's ever been through it, they won't understand. But you need to make sure you're not low on like vitamin D, your magnesium. If you're low in any of these areas, you could experience fatigue, anxiety, irritability. If you're a woman, you have low estrogen levels, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with men. If you have low testosterone, you can have anxiety, irritable, and you don't know why. And you need to keep your blood sugar levels level. You need to eat good, natural foods. All this artificial stuff is just going to continue to mess you up. You're going to have more anxiety. You're not going to feel good. Your energy levels are going to be down. These are all things I had to change in my life to overcome this. And this is with no medicine, and I had felt great for a while. And you still have anxiety from time to time because it's natural. You have a big test coming up, but these are things that I've done in my own life, and you shouldn't fear, because I always think about the Bible. This is just me. I know everybody's faith is different. I have a lot of different people on my channel that have different faiths and beliefs. But I always remember the verse in the Bible where it talks about God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of peace and a sound mind. And I always run that through my mind. If I know I'm feeling a certain way or I'm going into a situation, I'll repeat it. I'll say, God, you have not given me a spirit of fear, but of peace and a sound mind. You created me to be happy and to love. You didn't create me to go out in the world and be afraid, and how people's opinions come at you. You can't let that perceive you. You have to let it out. You have to be you. You can't let people put you in a box. And that's a huge way to get anxiety and depression. You don't allow people to suppress you. So you be you, and these are things that I've experienced in my life, and I'm doing this video because I truly believe this will help some people. You change your diet, the way you think, exercising, walking, stay away from those high fructose drinks, drink plenty of water, make sure your vitamins and minerals are right in your body. And you can go to a doctor and have blood work. You can have things tested. So if you think that something may be off, you can always have that done just to see. So you could just be lacking a type of mineral or vitamin. And gosh, I hope this helps somebody, because it's been on my heart for a long time. And I actually had a little anxiety of doing this video, but I had to do it. Like, it wouldn't go away. It just it just stayed on my heart. And I want people to see this and know you can change your life. You don't have to live your life in fear. You don't have to wake up every day and what's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. Well, there is. You just have to fix it. You have to change things. So you have to figure out what it is. Is there something hindering you? What's really bothering you? Happy with your job, your relationship? So you really have to find ways of breaking loose from things. If it's the best thing for you, you have to break loose from a bad relationship, or you need to do something you love. Stress is the number one cause. It triggers this, I think. And so you have to find ways to channel it. And I really, really hope this helps somebody. And I just hope that there's nothing else. I'm just trying to think. I don't think there's anything I'm leaving out a whole lot. But these are ways I got through it. And this is without medicine or anything like that, because I know who I am. I made these lifestyle changes, and I believe in God. He's the fixer, but he gives you the knowledge to fix these things. So please like and subscribe, and ask me any questions you want to, and I'll even try to help you with something, like, because I've been there. I've been through this stuff, and it's not fun, and you want to have a normal life. So please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and feel free. Live life in love.